Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, the Hunter. Welcome back to the Baseball Head, and hopefully you like this video. And hit that subscribe button. Before we get into this video, I got a major super thanks from PokeMet. My goodness, thank you very much, and very generous, and can't believe it. Got a little while ago, and really it's a great way to support the channel. I would mention that the money right now that I will be getting, will be going into getting a new computer. I was looking at a Mac computer, and they have its own built-in editing system and video way to do videos. So that's what I'm looking at. Just so you know, I'm very honest about it. And of course, if you become a member of the channel, that money also goes directly into it. And I would mention, whenever you become a member, whenever you send me a super thanks, you get a shout out, and I post the amount of the super thanks, no matter what it is, no matter how small or large. There's no small amounts, just it's all great. And I'll give you a shout out, and you get a post in the community, and I thank you. Thank you. I thank you very much. But in this video, it seems that the Mets and Pete Alonso are talking again. There's been quite the fallout since Saturday. As you know, this has been an ongoing annoyance and drama when there didn't need to be a drama for the last few months. Where's Pete going? Well, it doesn't seem like he has much of a market. But the ownership of this club, Steve Cohen, who has, like I said, he has dealt with billions of dollars at a time. And he's let it be known, and he is the boss, okay? When you all know that, when your boss speaks in a way that you know that he's serious about things, you jump, you know. And clearly, Pete has jumped. And, which is good. I mean, it's good to see that they're talking again. But apparently behind the scenes, that shortstop Francisco Lindor let it be known that he wants Pete back. Now, he's the leader of this team, and he's let it be known that he wants the most popular player on the club with the fans to return to our team, America's team, the Mets. And that says a lot too. I know that he talked about it at the Fan Fest on Saturday. Brandon Nimmo talked about it. I think Jeff McNeil did an interview today, and he was talking about how he wants Pete back. So all the veterans on the club, they want him back, okay? But particularly Nimmo and Lindor are talking about it. And Lindor directly told ownership. I guess told Alex Cohen, told Steve. It's like, you got to bring Pete back. This lineup will be a monster to deal with Pete back in this lineup. And Pete will not have to carry the load. Just be an RBI man, you know, and just get what he, you know, do what he does. However, this will be an enormous opportunity for him to drive in 100 runs again this year. And there's no reason he shouldn't. This is a good lineup without him, but it'll be an enormous lineup with him. It's been very difficult watching this because I've sort of been very, like, wanting to go crazy, and I've been tempering myself with these rants. This is not a rant because I really like the player a lot. I've been a big fan of his since he got to the big leagues and been defending him here on this channel. You know. And I've been very much, up until Saturday, I felt both sides have treated each other fairly. But after what Steve had said on Saturday, talking about the frustration behind the contract negotiations, it's kind of pushed us in a way that it's basically Pete has told him, I want to come back. According to Jon Heyman, who put this out tonight, that it seems, according to him, that Pete is getting desperate. He wants to stay here. There's no reason not to stay here. Why would you want to go, again, what are the two options other than the Mets? The Angels, who are an irrelevant team. They're the second team. They're the little brother in Los Angeles. They've always been that way. Okay? They're not the Dodgers. All right? He'll be behind Freddie Freeman. He'll be in the shadow of Freddie Freeman, Ohtani, Yamamoto, Sasaki, all those great players over there. He'll have to play with Mike Trout when Mike Trout plays. And, of course, Anthony Rendon. Does he want to play with a guy like that? I don't think so. Then there's Toronto, who finished in 5th place. They were 14 games under 500 last year. And they were 20 games behind the Yankees. They have no shot. 0 shot if they bring in Pete. And even if they bring in Scherzer, they still have no chance. Because the Red Sox improved a little bit with the pitching. The Orioles are going to be there, even though they did not prove themselves and bring in more veteran talent. And the Rays are still the Rays, even though they're homeless right now. So the Blue Jays, and there's this question mark about Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bo Bichette's going to be in his last year with the Jays. And it's really not a great situation there. Okay? The best situation for Pete to win and to win big is here. To be remembered forever is huge here. Okay? Whatever money he makes in the short term will be small in the future when he is, goes to the ballpark and is cheered by fans 20 years from now. Or 30 years from now if the Mets win win World Series. In the next year or two. That is priceless. It doesn't have a price. So if Pete comes back, it's great. Can move on. If he moves on, then the Mets will have to figure it out. The word is also that the Mets will move on. Now, I would mention, I will have I actually got a couple of videos for tomorrow for you. One about Ryan Mountcastle, Jack Flaherty, and Nick Pivetta in the same video. I was going to post a little while ago, but it's having all kinds of difficulty. I probably have to repost it into YouTube. And I have a video on the Yankees, believe it or not. Yankees, and they got just ripped apart by Jeff Passan. And that's a fun video. It's a fun video. The first minute is great. And I think you're going to really laugh about it. I had a good time with it. But, again, we want Pete back. I know if you're a big Met fan, you want him back. So, and I want him back desperately. I don't want to see him play on another team. He has a lot of baseball left in him. I think he has another 4 really good years in him. 35 home runs. That's all you have to do. 35 home runs, 40 home runs. He has a lot left in the tank, in my opinion. So, let me know what you think about this video. Again, thank you, Pokey Met, for the super thanks. And again, whenever you send me a super thanks, I'll give you a shout out and get the bell. What kind of bell? There's a little bell. And become a member of the channel, you get a shout out. I'm not always putting videos up in the membership. I do have a video on there from yesterday talking about certain things. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.